Hello, in this video, I'm going to discuss 10 ways you can start today to reduce stress and anxiety. First of all, we need to assess the stress. What is causing the stress and anxiety? Is it work? Is it money issues? Disagreements with family? There are so many different things that cause people stress. It's not always one single thing, but we need to identify what it is to see if we can change it. What can you do about the problem? If it's work, can you speak to your boss? If it's money issues, can you make a finance plan and set yourself budgets? Mapping out exactly what you think is causing the stress and writing down possible solutions can be the first step in working to reduce it. What if we can't change something? If this is the case, we need to think about things we can do to reduce how much the stress and anxiety impacts our everyday life. There are different ways to use journaling to help reduce stress. It could be a 5-minute guided gratitude journal every week, or it could go all the way up to writing a diary where you analyze and reflect on your life every day. Try it out and find out what works for you. There are lots of guided journals available, but you could just start with a blank line notebook. I'll link some of the ones that I like in the comments below. It's important to really focus on the positives and pull in at least one thing from every situation, even if you did find it stressful or anxiety provoking at the time. Our anxious brain holds on to the negatives, so thinking about what positives you took from an event or situation helps start the process in thinking more positively in everyday life. Writing things down helps us process thoughts, which gives us a clearer headspace. It's quite commonly known that lack of sleep increases stress and anxiety, but stress and anxiety can stop you from sleeping. So, focusing on breaking that cycle can be very hard, but can be the key in reducing your overall stress levels. I have done a separate video on sleep because lack of it can have such a negative impact on our lives, so I will link that below. Prioritise. Avoid feeling overwhelmed by a long list of jobs or tasks you need to complete. Break down the list and decide what you need to do and what you want to do. Work on a realistic daily to do list and don't put anything on you don't think you can achieve, as it doesn't feel great not ticking everything off by the end of the day. On the days when you feel more anxious, only write down tasks which are essential for that day. Remember, tomorrow is a new day, and if you focus on self care for one day, you'll probably get more done the next. Certain social media platforms can be a welcome distraction for people at times, but it can also provide unrealistic expectations and unnecessary pressure, which increases stress and anxiety. It stops us from living in the moment and can increase procrastination, stopping us from tackling problems which cause us stress. Set your own boundaries and have a time limit every day. Have a switch off time every night. Making connections with people in general can help us feel good about ourselves. Talking to people about stress and anxiety can be really helpful for some, but others don't find talking specifically about what's worrying them helpful at all. Simply engaging with another person, having general conversation, or doing activities with others can help you feel less alone in a problem. Exercise releases endorphins, which in turn also helps reduce stress. It serves as a distraction as we're focusing on exercise and it's hard to focus on the stress. The other benefit is that our body reacts to exercise in the same way it does as anxiety. So when we exercise, we feel our heartbeat rise, we breathe heavier, can start a sweat, etc., which are also the physical symptoms of anxiety. So, practicing regular exercise can actually help you rationalize and have the physical symptoms of anxiety without anything bad happening, which means when you start to feel anxious or stressed, you know that the physical symptoms don't harm you. You might have heard the phrase, you can't pour from an empty cup. Making sure you prioritize time for things that make you happy, relaxed, calm is such an important and often neglected way to reduce stress. Sometimes we feel like we simply just don't have the time to do something like take a bath or go for a walk. But making time to enjoy yourself can help clear your mind, helping you think clearer and not continually ruminating on the same thing without solving the problem. A good habit to get into is choosing something you want to do and putting this on your essential to do list every day. Mindfulness has so many benefits, one being reducing stress. It helps us stay focused in the moment and stops us feeling overwhelmed, but it is a skill that needs to be practiced. There are lots of books and apps available, and there's videos on YouTube to help guide through your practice in mindfulness. Guided visualization. Guided imagery can reduce stress and promote relaxation. It works with your own imagination to take your mind to a calm place. Similar to mindfulness, there are different phone apps and YouTube videos available for you to find a guided visualization techniques that works for you. Thank you for watching this video today. I hope you've been able to take something away with you. Please leave a comment if there was anything you would like me to discuss further in a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel.